A skyline there of lower Manhattan on a gorgeous day for baseball at Citi Field. It's the Yankees and the Mets, and it's coming up next. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, it's interleague baseball, the first of a two-game set between the New York Yankees and their crosstown rivals, the New York Mets. Hi folks, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another installment of the Subway Series. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and there's a bit of a difference between the numbers so far for these guys. Two guys going in different directions so far this season, and we're starting to get far enough along where you just can't write those numbers off as a fluke. This might turn out to be exactly what you're going to get from each of these guys this year.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Chase Headley will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Chase Headley.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And there is the AL batting race entering play.
First pitch, 7-11.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. So a leadoff base runner here for the Yankees. But with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Didi Gregorius will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Here's a ball flared back out over the mound, maybe a tough turn. And he's safe.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Number 99 will stride in an early RBI opportunity here, as he currently sits 7th in the AL in that very category. First pitch coming. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You playing golf today? away.
Line hard into left. Kadire has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Brett Gardner will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Nate Scherholtz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. And now to the bottom of the first inning as the leadoff hitter is set to start things out.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
David Lee will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. Ball one. Grounded, foul. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. One out, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him at first, and Capuano's got it working here. There are two away.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Let's go, Matt.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Two-one. Called strike two as he locks him up there.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Number 3 will stand in. Fouled straight back. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1 and the Mets 0. Stephen Drew leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Stephen Drew.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Come on, man.
Now the 1-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2.
Oh, no!
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Fair or foul? We'll let you be the judge. I thought I saw some chalk kick up on that one, and yeah, you can see it right there. It pretty clearly kicks up a puff of white, so that's a good call by the first base umpire, and that'll wind up turning into a double.
Mason Williams will get his first shot at it here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. For Drew, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Down and away, ball one. Out of play. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Brendan Ryan will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Strike out here.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Chris Capuano will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Strike out here.
The next pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Well, I don't know if that was just discipline or whether he just wasn't going to swing the bat at all. At least he's making him throw a few pitches.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Chase Headley will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Kadire is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets nothing. Gary Cox will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
Gary Cox.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Here we go.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Michael Kadire will get his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. For Murphy, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year.
Come on, let's do it. Here we go.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he goes the other way with it, hit well, but this is a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Travis d'Arnaud will be the batter. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Number 48 will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Come on, New York. Here we go.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Didi Gregorius is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Fouled back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Brett Gardner will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
One of the great things about having a crosstown rival, as a visiting player, it's a lot like a home game. You're not dealing with hotels, airports, travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, stay in your routine, It's a big plus.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1 and 2.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Here comes a 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Now batting.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
As an infielder, you always have to know who the runner is out there. Here, when he fields this thing, if he tries to set himself, he's got no chance at all. He knows he has to unload quickly, and he does so to get his man on a close play at first.
Michael Lee will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Go, man.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. I think he would have liked the green light there. Ball 3.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Line hard to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Nate Scherholz will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Let's go!
Here comes the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And that's going to be strike 3 called. His 4th consecutive strikeout, and he's in the zone now. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Stephen Drew will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Mason Williams will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Go, Matt.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. Now, you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Brendan Ryan will dig in. He singled his first time around. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and this is the right time for a catcher to come out. Those last 2 pitches have been nowhere close. Well, they need him to at least get through the inning.
All right, you can strike out here. Go back to the yard.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good release on the circle change, 2-1 now.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Don't let him score!
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Mets here in the 4th, third baseman, number 3.
And here's a fastball that time from Capuano. Good pitch, and it's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Come on, man!
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is knocked down over there, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Gary Cox will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Let's get something going here.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he thought of taking third here, too?
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
Come on, team, let's get a few runs. Come on now.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Daniel Murphy will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Let's get this runner across.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Capuano up to 64 pitches now to this point. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that will compound matters even further. Michael Kadire will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and I think he thought he got that one pretty good. That looked like it might turn into extra bases, but that's a nice job to close quickly and run it down in the alley.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Hit hard. Foul. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Really? There shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Number 48 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Too low, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1.
Come on, we need a base hit here. You can do it. Here we go.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Number 30 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Touch that pitch. Let's go.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Yankee error, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. David Lowe is moving about in the on-deck circle now, so that'll officially do it for Capuano.
David Lowe.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Line hard deep into left. Kadire is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Didi Gregorius will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Get out of here, Yankees!
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Way outside. 1-2. The pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. CC Sabathia is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. David Lee will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
David Lee.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat at strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first by Drew, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 from CC. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Number 3 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Not close. It's 2-0.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Three and 0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Here comes the 3-0. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Gary Cox will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one.
An 89-mile-an-hour fastball is not overpowering by any stretch, but it sure had him on his back foot.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Vic Black will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Vic Black.
Number 99 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Brett Gardner will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Watch for a minute.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Nate Sherholz stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway, but you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with, and then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Outside and low, 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Put your defense to work, man.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
I would imagine that free pass was at least
The batter,
semi-intentional
number
there.
14.
Now at least you
Second
set up a
baseman.
double play possibility
Steven
with runners at the
Drew.
corners and 1 out.
Stephen Drew will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Daniel Murphy will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Another fastball, another called strike. 0-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Here we go.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Michael Kadire will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Dylan G will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mason Williams will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Center fielder, Mason Williams.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 30 is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Brendan Ryan will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
You're nothing.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
3-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now the bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Garrett Jones is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Adam Warren will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Adam Warren.
Jason Hayward will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-2. Fouled back. This ball's hit toward the hole, and it finds the hole. A leadoff single has the go-ahead run at first to start the inning.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
David Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
first pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they'll take the lead here as he does the job with the sac fly, and they move out in front.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives them. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Jared Burton will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Michael Lee will stand in with a run in, one out and one on here in the inning. First offering on the way. Right there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Come on, Michael.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. Swing, and he saws him off with that one. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, this ball's just not hit nearly hard enough to get two, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
Number 3 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 3-2. Jay Lee will come in and pitch now.
For the Mets, number 20, Jay Lee.
Chase Headley will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Yankees, first baseman, Chase Headley.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one, all right.
And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, one away.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. And there's ball 1. Two and 1. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 3 has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Number 99 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 3-2. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. On to first by Ryan, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 28, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Two 0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Change up inside. They lost him. Ball 4. Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. He's running towards second. Swinging a ball line softly to the left side. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Travis d'Arnaud to step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. Nate Scherholz will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Stephen Drew will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And there's a swing and a miss by Drew as they've got him 0-2 now. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Mason Williams will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. Wisely lays off the knuckleball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.